I'm keen to understand your views about the electronic industry in India to begin with. What has changed over the last few years?
Yes, it is a booming scenario, especially with the smart metering coming into not only into the country, but it has also booming like anything around the world on a global basis. The electronic component industries have also grown multifold.
There has been some announcements that companies are coming up with the fab, putting up the fab and everything.
What do you think about the design ecosystem in India?
I think it is there. There have been some Bluetooth design which we have seen. There have been the integration of the screens been controlled by one MCU.
We have started our own design house called 𝐂𝐡𝐢𝐩, where we are making the complete solutions. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Ramakrishna stall at the Electronica 2025. I have with me a very important participant in the ESDM industry in India, Secure Meters Head of Supply Chain, Mr. Kamal Pagaria, and Mr. Arif. Welcome to Ramakrishna stall.
Thank you so much.
I would really, the opportunity to speak to you is very important to us. And I'm keen to understand your views about the electronic industry in India to begin with. What has changed over the last few years and your opinion on that.
So gentlemen, thank you for welcoming us to your booth. As far as the electronic industry is concerned, I would suggest that yes, it is a booming scenario, especially with the smart metering coming into not only into the country, but it has also been booming like anything around the world on a global basis. This smart metering concept has brought altogether a new scenario in the country as well as on a global basis. With this coming into the picture, the electronic component industries have also grown multifold, and the requirement of the component has also been growing like multifold. The companies, the distributor companies plays a very important role in making this happen to a great extent. So because we as a manufacturer of the electronic meters do work on the basis of the forecasting, but
Yes.
we manufacture against the orders, and in such a scenario distributors play a very vital role in keeping the stocks and talking to the OEMs in reducing the lead times, and that is going to help us a lot going forward. And I believe the distributor like REC are very well equipped in this scenario, but still if they can put their basket well placed and have more of a stocking policies well placed, that is going to help a lot to these electronic industries.
Thank you, Kamalji. Arifji, would you like to add to that?
I think just to add on what Kamal sir has told, so the electronic industry, the ecosystem is developing gradually in India. So right now I think the government is also focusing on that. There has been some announcements that companies are coming up with the fab, putting up the fab and everything. Yeah, what I think is the packaging needs some more focus, because it is a bottleneck. As far as my experience says, it is a bottleneck worldwide, because there have been times and instances wherein the lead times have increased because of these packaging and the testing, I would say. So I think
right.
the government can more focus on this. This bit, I think it requires a lesser investment as compared to the fab. So if this can be focused and this can be done in a systematic manner, I think India can become a good manufacturing hub. We have getting the things in place as far as the electric industry is concerned. That's what iPhones and all the things. Metering per se, we are into the smart metering business, and there are a lot many Indian other manufacturers as well. So that will help us if the supply chain can. If we can have that particular processing units in India on a good scale basis, I think this is going to reduce the lead times and will help.
Okay.
It will help definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think about the design ecosystem in India? The product solution design ecosystem. Do you think it is off-world standard? Does it need more work?
Yeah, I think it is there. I think we have seen few design solutions from other suppliers and distributors as well right now. We visited a few stores, and the solutions are really good. There have been some what I would say the Bluetooth design which we have seen. We have seen the integration of the screens which has been controlled by one MCU. So I think India And we have visited one supplier yesterday also. They have all the engineering, engineering backup, and they are from across the globe. So they have good engineering
At
team sitting down.
𝐸𝐴𝐻, we are trying a similar thing, where we have a strong FAE team like most distributors,
Right.
but we have started our own design house called 𝐸𝐴𝐻, where we are making the complete solutions for customers,
Right.
so that it is a production-ready solution.
Correct.
And I think that should be an important link in the supply chain, in the 𝐸𝐴𝐻 ecosystem.
If the customers can get the ready solutions, they are able to build on that without much investment of the equipment and the labs and everything. So this will further add up.
What do you think about the supply chain? How is India still lacking in the global context?
So I would suggest there are three different aspects to that, where I think the India is lagging with respect to the supply chain. Though we are promoting the Make in India concept given by the government of India and our Prime Minister, but still there is a huge thing to do in that scenario. Till such time these are not happening, then it is going to be a big issue. Second important point where the supply chain gets impacted is because of the geopolitical scenarios, and that geopolitical scenarios, the countries need to tie up with each other in such a fashion that the supply chain doesn't get impacted. In many businesses, be it an automobile, be it a metering, or be it the medical sector also, where the business has been impacted. So these geopolitical scenarios are also impacting, and in order to overcome those scenarios out, we should be in a position to think from the perspective that how do we, both the countries tie up together and make the things happen in the right direction. So these are the activities which is definitely going to help in easing out the supply chain, and probably this may get converted into the easy and the consistent supply chain.
Our Ramakrishna, we have started the concept of a milk run. That means all the products which a customer needs, every Monday or even twice a week, we will deliver as a kit to them, which saves the customer a lot of planning, a lot of hassle, waiting for different products from different suppliers. This is something which we were doing in Japan. I visited Japan very often, a lot of customers there, and it is the practice there. What do you think? Can it be possible to do that in India? Because we can supply, in INR locally to you.
Okay, so I would suggest yes and no to that. Why yes? Definitely it is going to help the manufacturers and the OEMs in order to make their life easy by having the, but at the same time, while the kitting is being done, there are some parts which are common to the various designs. Right. And as I said to you, that, sometimes because we people are dealing with mostly the businesses which are tender-based business, the bidding-based business. Sometimes the bidding does not get materialized, and if we have the kits with us, and if the same part can be used in a different scenario, then in that case, that makes our life little more easy. Because of the vulnerability of the parts can be used from one place to the another place, and that way we can work it out. That makes the life more easy for us.
Would like to add to that, Arun?
Yeah, just to add on what Kamal has told, we are running a milk run concept in our city. So we have few suppliers who are based out of Udaipur, be it plastic parts, metal parts, some packaging parts. So we run a milk run concept in our city, which the vehicle, they have the fixed time slot that the vehicle will go to that place and they will deliver the goods as per the daily need or the weekly plan and everything. So that way it is working effectively. It saves, I think it adds on to that net zero as well.
Saves a lot of hassle.
Yeah, so for all of us, the suppliers know what exactly they have to deliver. Yeah. We know when the material is going to come. True. It's a hassle-free planning. It is working out well. For the last, I think, 7-8 years, we have been doing that. So that helps.
Even nowadays, we have implemented this concept of milk run for all our suppliers which are based out of the NCR.
Okay.
So the vehicle goes around and they takes and it comes out. So that helps us a lot, because we save on the freight front, the carbon emission front also we give it a lot to the nation.
And the dependability of getting goods on time.
So that way it helps us a lot.
Excellent.
Right, thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you. And
right.
one final question.
Yeah.
Would you like, if you were given a chance, what would you change in the Indian supply chain system? One thing, needs most change.
So I would suggest that we must promote more and more of Make in India concept.
Excellent.
That is going to help a lot to the Indian industry, in turn to the government and in turn to the country as well.
Thank you, Kamalji. Thank you, Arif.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.